Hi guys, it's Krista from Playing with a Purpose. Today I'm going to share with you all the things that I'm doing to prepare for the safe return of my daycare children and what kind of changes are taking place in my classroom. If you're new here, my name is Krista and I am a child care provider, and I care for children between the ages of 1 and 4 every day. And on my channel you'll find tips and tricks, all things related to childcare, some shopping hauls, and the odd family vlog. It's taken quite a long time for me to actually get my hands on some of these items. Some things are still hard to find, but I found most of the things that I will need to open my daycare safely. So the first thing I picked up was hand sanitizer. Now this is readily available almost everywhere you go now, but the first few months it was hard to come by. So I grabbed 2 of these hand pumps just so that I can have one at each of my screening stations. So I'm going to have one screening station set up in my play yard outside and another one set up in my garage. In my program, I am not permitted to have any of my daycare families enter my home daycare. So I will be getting the children from their parents either in my daycare yard or in my garage. So I'm going to set up some screening stations there. I'll do a quick health screening, take the temperature of the child and record it in a book, and then I will bring the child into my home. Part of the requirements here in Ontario is that I record all family members, any friends, anybody that enters my home. I need to screen them and record it. So I went ahead and made up some quick sheets, and it just has the date, question 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the time, and their temperature. So every morning before my husband and my daughter go to work, they'll record the date and their name. And we'll do this for anybody that comes in the house. So if I have a repairman come in, they'll also need to be screened in this book. I also made the same idea for my daycare children. And I also made a cleaning log that'll help me keep organized with the extra requirements for cleaning. So again, I put the child's name, the date, the questions. They suggest checking the temperatures twice a day. So I'll be doing it in the morning when they arrive and again before bed. And so I put 2 different temperature and times. And then for the cleaning log, I just put the date, bathroom change table, frequently touched surfaces, toys, tables, shelves, laundry, outdoor play equipment, and the floors. This will help me stay organized to complete all the extra cleaning that's required. This is my COVID binder, so if I have any questions or I need a quick reference number, I can just grab it from this book. I made new policies and procedures for my daycare parents to follow during this pandemic. I made these policies and procedures based off of Ottawa Public Health as well as the Ministry of Education. So I printed this all out so that I have it ready if I need it. I also laminated and printed out some of the Ottawa Public Health signs that they want you to post in your program. So I just have a few of these that I'll put up. This is actually empty, but this is one of the products that we are still not seeing on the store shelves. And I decided that in case I can't find any more, I will make my own. So I'm gonna save any containers that I have, and this will also save me some money in the long run. So I did manage to get 3 containers of Lysol wipes. I got a giant container of hand sanitizer. I plan on using just regular hand soap for my daycare children as much as possible, but anytime that I need to provide daycare parents with hand sanitizer, or if I have items that need to be sprayed with something to be disinfected, this will work as well. During the screening time, I'm required to wear a mask as well as a face shield, so I picked up one of these. A few weeks ago, we were only required to wear it during diaper changes and screening processes and if somebody got sick. But starting September 1st, we do need to wear our mask all day. By now, most children have probably seen people wearing masks, but I did communicate to the parents that it's a good idea to have the children get used to the idea that it's a good idea to have the children see you wearing masks. I also thought it would be fun to have some fun designs so they look a little more friendly. So I found these really cute ones on Etsy. This one has the alphabet on it. And this one has the apple print. So I hope that these fun designs make it a little easier for the children to see me wearing a mask all day. One of my daycare parents found some disposable children's ones, so I have some of these in case any of the little ones get sick. I can put it on them until their parents can arrive. I bought a non-contact thermometer. I thought this would be super quick and easy and contactless. When I use the other style of thermometers, I'm going to need to clean them in between, so I picked up some of these little nail polish containers at the Dollar Tree, and you just put the alcohol inside here. I went ahead and put them in some little pails so that they're ready to go. I found a whole bunch of rubbing alcohol, so I grabbed what I could. I plan on using the alcohol on things like rugs, on surfaces that I can't clean any other way. I'm just going to spray the alcohol on top of the rugs. If you have a couch in your home, you could use this as well. I plan on cleaning the toys at least once a day, but if I see children put things in their mouths, I will put it in this bin right away. Because of the enhanced cleaning, I did shorten my hours every day, so I'll be open from 7:30 till 4 instead of 7 till 5. I grabbed some hand soap for washing hands. I got these little timers at Michael's, and I get a great tool to use to measure how long we wash our hands. So I picked up 2 different varieties here, but when I make my own disinfecting wipes, I did try unsuccessfully using paper towels. So this time I picked up some reusable cloths. I picked up this variety as well as this, and we'll see how that works. So hopefully that works a little bit better than the paper towels. I also found this cleaner at Costco. It was $11.99 if I remember correctly, and it does state on here that it kills the coronavirus, so I grabbed 4 of these. During diaper changes, I've always just washed my hands in between children, but now we're required to wear gloves. So I picked up some boxes of gloves. It's also really important that we use single-use towels. If you want to use single-use towels in your classroom and you don't want to use paper towels, this is a great way. Because children's hands are small, they don't need a whole towel each time. So I picked up an extra 3 sets of these so that we can wash our hands more frequently using single-use towels. So I'm going to add this to the collection I already have. I also picked up this gray caddy at the Dollarama, and I thought it was super handy and it'll be easy to carry around all the cleaners. There's a shortage of good quality spray bottles right now, so I just picked up a couple of cleaners from the Dollar Tree. I made sure to clean them out really good because I don't want any kind of weird reaction, but I plan on filling this up with alcohol and this one up with bleach. And I just put on here the recommended measurements for daycare cleaning use, which is 2 teaspoons of bleach for 4 cups of water, and you need to let it sit there for 2 minutes to be effective. So I'm not going to fill these up until closer to the time that I open, because this should be changed out weekly to make it the most effective. I also will be using a steam mop. Now my steam mop doesn't like to have chemicals inside, just water. So what I plan to do is just spray the bottom pad with a little bit of bleach, so that'll just give a little bit of extra cleaning protection. I just thought I'd show you this. This is what I use in my daycare classroom. It's made by Bissell, a super lightweight vacuum, and I love this to clean my classroom. Some of the ways that I plan on having some more germ control in our classroom is to spend more time outdoors. So I hope to start our day outside every morning and stay out at least a couple of hours, and then come in and have snack and wash up. For sensory activities, we won't be using the sensory table anymore. So I made up individual containers for sensory activities. So each child will have a bin, and if we're playing with rice for the week, then each of them will have a little bit of rice with some tools inside their own bins. And at the end of the week, I'll put it all away and start with a different material the following week. That way the material is being used only by individual children. I'm gonna do the same thing with Play-Doh. So each of the children will have some Play-Doh and some tools. This will save me a lot of time with cleaning as well. That way they will all have their own materials and I won't need to clean them every single day. I did the same thing with these little bins, and each of the children will have their own little notebook, some of their own markers, and a glue stick. I can change out the materials and add stickers or other items. And this way I don't have to worry about cleaning every single individual marker every day. So this will save me lots of time with cleaning. Although I do think it will be near impossible to distance toddlers and preschoolers, I do think there are ways that we can limit the exposure they have to each other when we have longer periods of time. So for instance, during meal times, I split our group between 2 tables. So I'll have the 3 older toddlers at this table, and then I will sit at this table with the 2 younger children. That way we're a little bit more spread apart. And you'll notice that I put little pencils around the circle time area. What I thought I would do is have each of the children find their pencil, and they can grab one of these cushions and put it at their pencil. That way, when we're sitting for longer periods of time, they will be more distant. Lunchtime and circle time are times where children are often in close proximity of each other. And so I thought by doing these 2 simple things, they will spend less time together in close proximity. There will be times that they play together for sure, but toddlers move on really quickly and they don't spend a lot of time in the same space. And they say that with this virus, they need more time exposed. So I just thought this was a simple way to distance the children while they're sitting for longer periods of time. So the City of Ottawa asked us to put some of these signs up, so they'll already have a reminder on the door. And then when they come in the garage, they will stop right here at the screening station and pass me their child, and I will be standing on this side. This is what it looks like from the other angle. So this is the door they will enter. They will come in and stop right here, and I will take their temperature and do their screening. And then, as an extra precaution, they have asked that we keep the backpacks outside. So a set of hooks up here so that they can keep their things here. Normally they come in here, and at the bottom of my stairs you can see that I have some cubbies, but temporarily we will be keeping them out here instead. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Krista with Playing with a Purpose. I'll see you next time.